Okay, so let's get serious about drinking a cup of coffee and how to make the best cup of coffee to get your day started. All right, a lot of people drink coffee in the morning mainly for the one simple reason, the fact that it has caffeine and it wakes them up, okay? So there's numerous different ways that we can drink our coffee in the morning, but for the most part, many people still like the coffee taste. So today we're going to stay directly relatable to the person who enjoys their hot cup of joe in the morning. But how can we increase the benefits of our coffee and actually still skip breakfast? Oh my God, that's right. I actually said skip breakfast. All right, so this is what we're going to do. You're going to go ahead and get your favorite cup of organic coffee. I don't care how much coffee you drink. That's not what this video is about. All right. This is how we make our coffee. This is how we make my wife and I's coffee for the past couple of years now. I call it the OutPerform Coffee. Go figure. And this is basically how we start our day off. Now, I do eat breakfast with this. Sometimes I drink this before and I'll eat a later breakfast. Or sometimes I'll eat breakfast and then I'll have this on the way to work. But either way, this could account for a small breakfast for people who are not big eaters. So let's get straight to it. So first, whatever your favorite cup of coffee is, preferably I would use organic so that way it's not sprayed with pesticides. The specific pesticide that is often sprayed on coffee is extremely toxic to humans. All right, now, next thing, organic coconut milk, okay? Not coconut milk in a carton. That stuff doesn't taste the same, all right? This is super duper duper high saturated fat. This is really, really good for brain function in the morning. It's also gonna help with hunger pains and so on. But overall, we want some good quality fats. Now, I'm sure you've heard of bulletproof coffee, but I'm not a fan of that because of, unless you are using raw butter, which almost no one has, I don't suggest it. My own personal reasons, that's not what this video is about. So, Thai Kitchen organic coconut milk is what I like to use. Coconut cream is also really, really good because it's got a couple more grams of fat. It's a lot thicker. It's also naturally sweetened, which you're going to see we're not going to add any sweeteners to this coffee because I'm not trying to make it sweet and unhealthy. I'm trying to just naturally give its own coffee taste back to it and yet incorporate a lot of other things that are good for you. Now, if you choose to not use coconut milk, you can just use coconut oil. And I do that a lot also because that can get expensive, from time to time. And the way, I could drink that stuff out of a can, so I don't want to waste it. So you could use just plain coconut oil. That works perfectly fine. Now, I'm going to use Great Lakes gelatin, all right? I'll always use collagen every day for my joint health and everything. The benefits of bone broth are finally becoming cool and popular now, but that's something that my wife and I have been doing for quite some time with our family. We cook with it all the time for our children, so look up the benefits of collagen, and Great Lakes gelatin is a great one to get because it's easily mixable and everything. The other secret ingredient that I use is cacao powder, all right? Or what some people call cacao powder. This is basically grind up chocolate, okay? So if you're a chocolate lover, this is what you want to put in there. I like to put a tablespoon or two for like more of a dark chocolate taste. I like it really chocolatey, so you can obviously play around with the ratios. You would look anywhere between, like, let's say 2 tablespoons of this, 2 tablespoons of this, and 2 tablespoons of that. And you'd be pretty safe with whatever amount of coffee you want to choose, and then find what works best for you. Why am I using this? Well, I'm not just using it for the coffee taste, but I'm using it for the fact that it is extremely rich in antioxidants. So you always hear about how chocolate is so good for you. Well, this stuff blows chocolate out the water. It is way, 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 way better for you. And there's also more fiber inside of it. And naturally, the more fiber you have in your diet, the better it is. Okay, so why this little ratio? Why this little... Okay, so why the ratio? Why the mixtures of things? Okay, so the number one reason is, one, your body needs protein and it needs fats more than anything in the morning. Okay, that's what your body works off of. It works off of fats more than carbohydrates early in the morning. So we're going to use the coconut oil. The coconut oil or the coconut cream to supply the fat for the brain. The collagen is going to be good for the joints. Plus, it gives you 6 grams of protein per tablespoon. Now, also remember, it's not a high complete protein. What I mean by that is it is derived from collagen. It's not a protein powder. Now, they do make collagen protein powders, but this is going to give you all the benefits that you really need from protein. It's just is not, I wouldn't consider like a high protein value type of thing. Okay. Now, and the reason why we're using this is for antioxidant purposes. So not only do we get a good, nice chocolate flavor, but we get to use something that is good for our body. So that is pretty much it. That is the OutPerform Coffee. You can play around with the ratios, figure out what you like. I will post more videos on different recipes that I make with my wife and I and the way we like it. And go ahead, comment below, make some, tag us in the post, let us know if you like it, and y'all have a great day.